Artificial intelligence has been with us for a long time. Remember Pong? When you played Pong, you were playing against artificial intelligence. People in education have also been using artificial intelligence for a very long time, especially those of us working in assistive technology. They know of things, and we've worked in things called text summarization, where we can take large swaths of text and summarize it. Word prediction is a form of artificial intelligence. The new exciting thing that everyone's talking about lately is generative AI. And what that means is that the artificial intelligence now, based on some prompts given by a human prompter, can generate new content. That content can be text, it could be code, it could be images, it could be video, it could be audio, it could be all sorts of different forms of media. And this is really exciting for education because it could really transform what education looks like and how the whole educational system works. People can actually use generative AI in multiple ways, not just to create content, but to learn content if we decide to embrace it. A lot of the conversations happening around generative AI are talking about all the different tools that are available. In fact, I bet if you go to a conference where generative AI is being talked about, sure enough, there's going to be a session that is designed with here's this app, and here's this tool, and here's this tool, and here's this tool, and you'll leave sort of overwhelmed with all the different technologies out there and what they might mean for your own productivity, but also how they might eventually be used with the learners that you support. A lot of those conversations echo the same conversations we were having years ago when smartphone technology was becoming more and more available. You would go to an educational technology conference, you would see sessions on apps, 30 apps in 30 minutes, for instance, and you'd go to those sessions and it would just be people sharing app after app after app. Did we actually use all those apps? Did we actually go back and implement them in any way? Well, here we are today, and where is smartphone technology? In many middle schools and high schools, I dare to say most middle schools and high schools, we sort of demonize the smartphone technology. Learners are expected to come in the room and either not use them or maybe put them into smartphone jail for the 90-minute block or whatever it is they're learning, and they don't actually get to use those smartphones in the educational space. They might be used outside of the educational space, the school, for learning, but in most places, that is not what the outcome has been. And so if we're having conversations right now about generative AI and all the potential that it has to transform the school experience and help support learners of all different abilities, and that's the same conversation we were having years ago about smartphone technology, then what can we do differently now so that we don't have the same outcome of generative AI, where it is sort of banned or pushed away? And that is certainly happening in some school districts right now, where educators might be saying, I'm not using it. Shut down your computers. We're not using computers right now. We are only going to handwrite, or we are going only paper and pencil, which has huge implications for so many learners who that tool of paper pencil never really worked really well. There's a lot of potential with generative AI as long as we think about all the ways it can be used to design instruction differently to support all the needs of all the different learners that we have. It could totally be used to design awesome educational experiences where people actually want to be there and not just forced to be there.